Hey everyone, you look grand. Did you do something with your hair? Because it looks amazing. So, in one of my first videos I talked about two passions of mine, music and writing. Today we'll be looking at the latter of those two. I really wanted to do this because it's something I'm very passionate about and I love doing it. I actually want to be a writer in the future. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this little piece of a book I'm writing called Pjôtr the Sweet. It's a fantasy novel written by me, which will become a series of books if I can make it so. This is the first version, so it's pretty raw still, but I hope you enjoy it nonetheless. Now, without further ado. Pjôtr the Sweet. Chapter 1. A shining sun. The warmth gently envelops the land in comforting tranquility. A soft voice and a cheerful lute sing songs of praise for the sun somewhere in the Pjôtr woods. I have clothes on my body, a lute in hand. I hug the sunshine and the air smells like salty sea strands. La 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 dee day. Oh, what a wondrous day. The cheerful bard went by the name of Pjôtr the Sweet. Throughout Pjotr's life, he has always been a happy and caring man, hence the title. Although he was cheerful and sweet and never resorted to violence, he was widely respected and held in high regard throughout the land. Because like with most men, there was more than meets the eye. 23 moons prior.
You know, you don't have to move. I know we aren't, but we can at least try to help, you know?
I know, but this is my decision. I'll miss you terribly too, though.
I just...
Finn coughs nervously. Pjôtr turns around to face him. Don't worry, if you promise me you'll be in my heart, I'll promise to be in yours too. Pjôtr puts his hand reassuringly on Finn's shoulder and shoots him a warm smile. Finn stares into Pjotr's earnest eyes and sighs.
I'll never understand how you can keep smiling.
Pjotr's expression changes ever so slightly into a more serious face. A week prior, something befell Pjotr's life that changed it forever. 3 years ago, the sweet and innocent Pjôtr mustered all his courage and asked his lifelong friend if she had feelings for him. After a short pause, the flustered-faced woman said yes. This woman was Isolda. Hailing from the same village, she was a happy and caring woman. After 2 happy years, they got married, and soon after, Isolda got pregnant. But there were complications. Isolda became gravely ill during her pregnancy. Pjôtr kept her smiling, however. He was convinced everything would be okay and told her big dreams of the future that were ever changing. I'll be a woodsmith, like your dad, and you would make wooden figurines or do whatever it is that makes you happy. I'll be a traveling poet, and I take my 2 most beloved to the most beautiful places on the world. I'll be a bard to my 2 favorite fans. But whatever the story was, he'd always end by kissing Isolda's forehead and say, "We'll be happy." After a long labor, suddenly the noise stopped in the room where it all took place. When the town's healer came out the door to get Pjôtr, he turned his eyes to the innocent man. Pjôtr immediately noticed something was wrong. When the healer directed him to the room, Pjotr's expression changed horrifyingly fast. They didn't make it. We did all we could and we're so sorry. As all hope left Pjotr's drowning eyes, the image that forever scarred his retina was displayed before him. Isolda's lifeless body and a female healer holding a stillborn baby girl. Pjotr's trembling hands reached for the baby that was slowly lifted into his arms. He kissed the baby's forehead and said softly, "I wanted to give you the world." but instead you took mine." And for the first time in his life, Pjôtr cried bitter tears. Tears of sadness, tears of grief, tears of anger, tears of loneliness. The village heard the grim wails of Pjôtr, and it sent chills down everyone's spines. For never, not even as a babe, had Pjôtr ever wept. Grasten was Pjôtr's home village, a grey, nigh emotionless village. The girls were allowed to express some emotions, but men were to be as grey as the stone from which their houses were hewn. But Pjôtr was different. He was born a smiling babe. His father was a warrior who recently died heroically defending the village from bandits, which caused deep respect for his family. Pjôtr's mother would see him growing into a happy young man from a smiling babe. She loved him unconditionally and supported him in any way she could. Finn was treading in his father's footsteps, a true warrior. Even though Finn did not approve of Pjôtr's behavior, he protected Pjôtr time and time again from bullies. Finn was not the one for words, especially when a fist delivered the message faster. But when Pjôtr cried, everyone grieved. Because no matter your position, no matter your history with Pjôtr, no one had ever seen Pjôtr's face drenched in tears. They all remembered how Pjôtr helped them. Sometimes Pjôtr searched all night just to find the farmer's chickens. Sometimes Pjôtr gave all his savings to someone if they were short on coins for reparations. And he even went to the bully who hated him most to offer him comfort when his mother passed away. Pjôtr was the incarnation of joy and happiness. So when he cried, happiness died a little. That's the end for now. That concludes Storytime. Don't forget to leave a like if you like this reading, and if you want more, the subscribe button is the button you must see. Have a good day, I love you all, and be kind.